Hi, I'm KDarcher4, an owner of Caleb Soul Caching domain, and recently the Discord server hit 5,000 members, which is a huge amount for Discord, as well as 2 million visits only a year after we hit a million, which is just massive. It just shows how much the game has grown in just the last year. After the latest era release, a lot of people finally played the game after a full year, because I know most of them played Scope 3 in 2024. They saw that this was an extremely laggy area, it was awful in a lot of aspects, and they just gave up. They never played the game ever again. There are a lot of people that haven't played even after Scope 2, and I just hope that they have played the latest one. I applied for developer back in 2022. It was like in August. These were the first developer applications opened. And back then I couldn't script nor build. So it is questionable, like, why would I even apply if I can't do these things? They are obviously going to see that I cannot do them and they'll fire me immediately. But I didn't think about that. So I submitted stolen builds for my application. Like, my application was completely fraudulent. Everything was a lie. And I got in. And it's even more baffling because just a few weeks prior to that application, I got banned from the Find Atromics server and game because I submitted 2 stolen maps for their contest and I almost won on top of that. But it still took like 2 weeks for Jay to confront me about this. He took out my developer role, but then after like a few minutes I got it back. So it wasn't like a huge deal, but it was still something. I was a fraudulent developer, I wasn't an actual one. So it basically took them like 2 months to finally demote me in early December 2022. On May 22nd, 2024, I uploaded a short video in the Cool Stuff channel that showcased Working Tower Rushes, a feature that the game was promising for years, but no developer was making any progress on it. This was the first thing that I scripted correctly and well, so Adri and Jay actually got interested in inviting me back to the team. And that's how I got the developer role back in 2024, and the rest is very well known. I started making a lot of updates for the game. I got lead developer after a few months, and so on February 2025, this year, I got owner. My promotion to owner was actually like pretty funny. I just woke up one Saturday, opened my phone in my bed, and I saw a DM from Caleb that just asked, "Do you want to become owner?" Like, what? It was so random. And I was starting to process things in my head, like, is this some kind of a test? Like, some kind of a joke? What the hell is that? No one was expecting Caleb retiring, to be honest. So, of course, that was gonna be extremely confusing for me. I didn't reply for a few hours to think about it, and then I said yes, and then I got over. Like, it's so weird. That's it. I wanted to share how I got here, and I want to thank you all for the continued and growing support for the game. It genuinely makes me happy. This year, if everything goes by plan, and I want to underscore that if, like, please do not take this for guaranteed, Scope 4 is going to be the biggest and best area released by us. April Fool's 2026 could also be massive. Like, there are plans right now for it before even 2026 has started. And if GGC releases anytime soon, I believe this upcoming year is going to be the biggest for the game in terms of contents. I just want to let you know that I'm Bulgarian, So this is why my accent is like this, and this is why there are a lot of cuts in this video. I also want you to let me know whether you can understand me and hear me well. I personally cannot tell, so I need your feedback. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.